Sacrifice is part of motherhood, yes, but it's not your whole personality as a mother. It shouldn't be the headline of your life or the core memory that your children have of you. You're allowed to be remembered for something other than what you gave up, what you sacrificed, or what you endured. Listen to this video and then we'll get into my thoughts about it.
One time, I dated a guy, and he told me that his mom was his favorite person in the world. And he kept telling me about all these different things that she did for every member of the family, and like the amount of hours that she put into not only cooking their food, maintaining the house, and taking care of all their emotions. But it would be like 2 a.m., and if one of them was stressing over homework, dad wasn't the one handling their emotions, she was. And I was like, wow, she sounds incredible, and like she sounds like she did a lot for other people. What kind of stuff does she like to do for fun? And he was like, what? And I was like, what did your mom, did she like, what books did she like? Like, what did mom like to do for fun? Or like, did she like to see her friends? Like, was there a best friend in the community? That's my dog. What did mom do for fun? And he was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, okay, we'll try an easier question. It's fine. What was her favorite color? And he was like, what? I was like, what was your mom's favorite color? And he was like, I mean, I don't know. Who knows their mom's favorite color? And I was like, I do. It's fuchsia. Sarah likes fuchsia. Carlos likes blue.
Okay, let's read a few of the comments under this video and then we'll get more into this. Silks Aguero said, a guy I dated said his mom was his favorite person. Mother's Day was coming up and I asked what he had planned for her. He had nothing. So I insisted that he at least get her flowers and a gift. And when I asked what she'd like to narrow down, what kind of gift he should get her, this grown ASS man looked me in my eyeballs and said with no hint of irony, she likes to take care of me. Isn't that crazy? Another comment. Fanatic Sky says, so in other words, mom did everything for everyone. No one did a single effing thing for her. Exactly. Another one. Therese the Ninja. He's going to be a terrible husband. 100% no lies there at all, because if this is his measure for womanhood, he's going to be replicating this thing, the environment that he found his mother in. He'll make sure that another woman is going to be in that kind of environment. And if she's the sort that doesn't want that kind of environment, he's going to give her hell for that. Another comment, Steph Uiji. He glorified his mother doing too much and never asked why his dad did so little. You see, when you have a woman overperforming, overworking, it's either there's an absent man, he's either physically absent or he's emotionally absent, one way or the other. But it's funny how it's the woman that we pedestalize her suffering, but we're not asking the question about the man who made her suffer. Why? Let's get into another comment. Loving this Grace said, ask a man what he likes most about you. He'll name things that benefit him / things you do for him. Need I say anything there? Ayala 007 says he's laying down the expectation that he expects that from you. Actually, you see, he says it's a conditioning. It may not even have been true that his mom went through that, and it may have been true, but this is a man who wants the same thing. He wants a woman who is doing more work than she should be doing so that he is the dad who wasn't doing what he's supposed to be doing. He wants to be that father that isn't pulling his own weight in the relationship. And that's why he's projecting, so that she catches the bait and runs with his vision. Another comment. Materialistic girl says, this is what happened with my late grandma. When she died, everyone praised her for all the things she did for them. No one talked about the way she loved African violets or paper doily angels. It was really eye-opening for me in realizing that as much as I loved her and looked up to her, I had no intention of moving through the rest of my life, being good for others while remaining unseen. That's a lot to take in. Just pause and take that in. She saw this happen to her grandma, and she knew that that wasn't the life for her. You see, when women say we're not like our mothers, we know what we're talking about. We saw these women suffer in silence, swallow pain, be quiet, and function. We really don't want to be those women. Those women taught us either by their words or by their life, that this was not the life. It's a good thing to be good to people, but not from a place of being invisible, not from a place of being unseen, not from a place of being undervalued and underappreciated. Also, not from a place of being overworked. Dummy's World said, anytime you date a man and he describes his mom as some kind of beloved slave slash servant, run. So you can see from this video that this man, who claims that his mother is his favorite person, doesn't know the favorite color of his favorite person. What makes her his favorite person then? He doesn't know the fun things that his favorite person does. How is she his favorite person then? It's not real, really. Because what this man has done is to create an ideal based on his mother's suffering. This man did not connect with his mother's personhood or her personality. He just connected with her suffering. And the problem with this kind of thing is that this man is already confusing love with endurance. He has learned that a woman's worth is measured by how much she carries, she absorbs, she survives, and she endures. Not by who she is, when she is free, relaxed, and stress-free. For him, her pain becomes her proof of devotion. Her struggle for him is proof of love. So when he's saying, my mom is my favorite person, but he can't name her joys, but he can name her struggle, that's not love. He's actually loving the role she played in his life. Which is not a problem, really, because, the sacrifices that mothers make is actually an expression of their love for their children. So you can't take that away. But if that's all he loves about her, that's a failure. You see, this kind of man, he has and is going to unconsciously sanctify female suffering. You see, by idolizing his mother's pain, he has turned it into something sacred. Something that is a standard for every other woman he's going to connect with. And that's dangerous because it means that the woman's joy becomes optional. Her rest becomes irrelevant. Her depletion becomes something that is noble. So basically, this man has set a standard that is going to put women around him under pressure. The problem again is that if he never had to know his mother as a whole person, he most likely won't even know how to be curious about a woman's inner life beyond what she's doing. He won't know how to protect her joy, provide for it, and he won't know how to notice when she's becoming invisible in the duty. This sort of man will actually be very confused when a woman wants to be seen. He will only have eyes for her performance. He won't actually have eyes for her person. Calling somebody your favorite person while knowing nothing about what they like, what gives them pleasure, or what their personality is not intimacy. Intimacy is intimacy. And this man missed seeing his mother. This man is most likely going to reproduce that with any woman that he's with. You see, now why this is a problem for any woman that's connecting with him is that she will be measured against this phantom. She's not competing with a real woman with real feelings. She's competing with an idealized martyr. No matter what she gives, it won't feel like enough unless she is over-functioning. She's under-supported and emotionally self-sacrificing. And if she resists that role, she's going to be seen as selfish, cold, or not wife material, quote unquote. Also, for him, her joy will be unintentionally threatened. If she laughs, rests, dances, or chooses ease, if she chooses the soft life, she will feel wrong in his mind. Why? Because ease and relaxation, rest and relaxation, contradicts the model of womanhood that he reveres. It means that over time she'll start shrinking herself, giving more, resting less, just to feel chosen, just to feel worthy. So unfortunately, this man's mother has created a monster. Unwittingly, she has modeled self-erasure as virtue. Basically, she said, my needs don't matter as much as yours. Look, it's important that you are pouring into yourself so that you are not pouring from an empty cup. It's so easy to give it all or give it all up for the children and forget to give yourself. But it's actually ruining the children more than you think it is. And it has the potential to ruin their future relationships more than you think. Some of us are raising children who really don't like us. It's the hard truth, but it is what it is. But you see, you didn't give them a visual of you doing what you like so that they can connect to that mother that likes herself. You see, you can't give what you don't have. And sometimes you may not even be getting what you didn't give yourself. You're teaching people how to treat you anyhow you treat yourself. This mother didn't allow herself to be seen. By centering sacrifice and minimizing her own self, she unintentionally robbed her children of knowing her as a whole human being. Children need to be acquainted with a stress-free mother, a mother who rests, a mother who enjoys herself, a mother who laughs, a mother who dances, a mother who cares for herself, so that they know it's normal, and so that they know that they owe themselves that much when they are also parents themselves. You see, because the pattern gets passed down one way or the other. So it's either they are having something healthy with their children and with their potential mates, or there's somebody like this man who reveres women who are invisible, who struggles with women who want to be whole or who remain whole, who praises suffering without knowing how to help ease the suffering. This isn't about favorite colors here. Nope. It's actually about seeing his mother, seeing a woman. You can't claim someone as your favorite person if you only know how they suffered for you and not how they lived for themselves. So those are my thoughts for today. I'll see you next time. Ciao.